him. This might be a first down. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Here's Moon. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Moon to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st down, Simpson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Right back to him on 1st down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. They'll run on 1st down. It's Simpson, able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. To throw on 2nd and 6. Manning. And his throw here is incomplete. The linebacker Preston Brown there to knock that one away.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. On 1st down, Manning.
What the fuck was that,
incomplete.
bro? They just robbed me.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Moon. And this one's incomplete.
That's a pick.
Too much contact to hold on to that one.
No,
it's 3rd down.
My dudes, man, look.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Moon. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go. Hey, alert 3.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What time it is, bro?
2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Manning. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Manning now on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Julio Jones.
Seen an opportunity.
His 9th touchdown.
I'm glad he didn't
get
a chance to get in front of me.
And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
That's what we want to see.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range
nice.
for a field goal or maybe more. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Manning. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Manning. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Jack, my man.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Offense cool too, shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will be angry?
He's got a man complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Pretty, though.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way that
dashing through the snow. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And that will get him one closer.
All we got to do is win this game.
And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair
Win this
Walsh
game.
to kick
It's
this
already
one away.
won. Just win it. Put these boys away. Let's go.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
It's all good.
Their own 19-yard line.
You know what to do.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ain't no way I lost my
Play out
X-Men.
behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Here's Manning to throw, and he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. A play fake, now move. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 16. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. Landry, the intended target.
70, Indy. Get it.
On first down, Simpson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Alexander. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Moon. And that will be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really...
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Manning. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing now is Manning. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. 22 Jeff Ballman. 22 Jeff. Deep grip.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23, the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Moon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Moon. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Mike 55.
On 4th down, Moon. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Yeah, I'll punt it to you because I
The
realize
Eagles
I
in
messed
good
up.
position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Manning now on 1st down. And this is Simpson with a catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 3 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They're still throwing with a comfortable comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I did hook on that. But I wasn't doing intention. I was just trying to get my boy X Factor.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Moon. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Moon, wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Moon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. 53's the mark, 53, check 53. Drop deep, let's go.
Back to throw. Moon. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Walsh adds the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Manning looking to throw it. And that's complete. It's Green here. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Now they'll run on the draw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
I got you.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh, on this franchise. We ain't make it to the Super Bowl yet, though, did we?
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Regular NFL.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon
How
Gordon.
y'all do this
is the NFL on EA Sports.
With all these legends and shit. It's a good game. We'll go ahead and stop broadcasting.